Hey, what's happening? How is everyone? I hope good. I am here just kind of with some messages from Spirit and just some general messages just to kind of guide us through the day today. I don't know, I just felt the need. First, I'm going to start off with some angel numbers. So when I tell you them, go ahead and go on Google. Type the numbers in. You can do angel numbers and then put the numbers in that I'm saying and get your message for today, definitely. The first one I have is 3, 5, and the last one is 0. So 350. Put angel number 350 and it will give you the meaning, give you the message for today. The next one I have is I honor how I want to feel. So we need to take some time today to honor how we are feeling. If it's, within ourselves, if it's with other people, if it's, regret, if it's disappointment, if it's hurt, if it's love, if it's excitement. We need to definitely honor each and every emotion that we're having today. I know that sometimes is hard because we don't like to feel those emotions, but today is the day that we need to honor each and every one of them. We have enjoyment. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. And I have to agree, because the more I start to, really heal from all the things that I need to heal from, and I know that everybody has a lot to heal from in life, definitely. And I'm recognizing that I'm not the only one on planet that has, been hurt. I'm not the only one that has gone through bad things. And I obviously, do know that. But sometimes I think we get stuck in our minds that, our needs, our healing, our experiences are a lot worse than other people's. And I don't want anybody to ever think that I don't see that so many other people suffer. I definitely, for a long time, was so depressed and just so stuck in my head about all this stuff that had gone wrong and what people had done to me and so on, that I wasn't able to see that there's so many other people that are going through so much, and that I need to set aside all of my hurt and pain, at times to embrace and to help others with their, with theirs, and let people know that I do see their suffering and I do see their pain and I do want to be there for them. And it isn't just all about me, because that's not the way the world works. And definitely that's not the way I want to project myself to anyone. And if I ever did to anyone in the past, please forgive me. I ask for your forgiveness. I want to apologize 1000%. Definitely. I am so sorry that I allowed my selfishness take away from what you needed from me. So I am very, very sorry. And I owe a lot of people in my life that apology, because I was so stuck in my mind with that I definitely wasn't seeing a lot of what the people I love were going through, and I only was thinking of myself, and that was very extremely selfish of me. So please forgive me. I apologize from the deep depths of my heart. Okay, moving on. Number 34, impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspectives. And this one I'm going to read to you because I like the meanings out of it. And it is, a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. Devote regular time to improving a situation, becoming better at something you care about, or changing something for the better. Meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things. So if you think that there's just something that is impossible, if it's a new relationship, you just doubt that there's no way this can work, please meditate. Please know that everything in our life is possible. Everything. But it's not when we're thinking that it's not possible. When we have beliefs that we can't make things work, that, two different people cannot be in love, come together, that, you know, we can't mend old relationships, we cannot improve our lives, and so on. So I have the crown chakra, so definitely meditate on having your chakras cleansed. I recommend that all chakras be cleansed, but just know that you're going to be having a lot of downloads. The crown chakra is where we receive all the downloads, all of our intuitive messages and so on from the higher above. So know that you might be kind of overwhelmed today with that, but let them come in, allow them to come in, and, you know, really pay attention to what is being told to you. We have foundation and achievements. So maybe a lot of you have been trying to work towards having a, you know, a foundation. Maybe you've been working really hard towards your achievements. And just know, see this rainbow above it? To me, it speaks that today's the day. Today might be the day that you are able to create that foundation that you've been working so hard to create, and that you notice that, you know what, I have achieved a lot. I didn't recognize that, you know, even though it might not be all the achievements that I had planned on, there are other achievements I have been working on and I have achieved. And you know what? I deserve that pat on the back. I deserve that, you know, way to go. We overlook stuff like that and we need to stop. But we're all able to create this. We're all able to have this happy foundation, firm foundation. Sometimes, you know, the universe comes in and towers our asses and makes us rebuild it, and then, you know, comes in and towers us again and we have to rebuild it. Well, the reason why is because we're not learning the lessons we need to learn. We're building foundations on, you know, faulty pretense, on, you know, not sturdy ground. But it looks like to me that whomever's watching this, that you did learn your lessons. You are building a foundation that is going to be solid and firm, healthy and loving. So good for you. I have freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So maybe you're coming into the realization that, you know, we all have free will. We all are able to decide what, you know, we want to do for a living, who we want to love. If we want to go left, we want to go right. We all have the freedom to speak out, to, you know, to achieve the things that we want to achieve. Even if, you know, somebody's telling you it isn't possible, you have the free will to believe that, or you have the free will to be like, you know what, fuck off. I know that I can achieve anything I want because I have free will and I have the freedom to do what I want, you know, and that's what I want and that's what I'm going to do, and so on and so on. So, you know, allow freedom into your world. Allow yourself to feel that freedom. The first letter I pulled is G. So G in the, you know, first, middle, last name. It could be in yours or someone around you, in a friendship, in love, you know, your boss, whomever, you know, just kind of put it to whom you want to put it to. To me, when I see a G, I think of my grandma. Her name was Geneva Gassman. So, and she's my great-grandmother, so I know that my great-grandmother is speaking to me today, and I thank you so much, Grandma. When I lean on certainty and faith, I can change my mind about the world I see. So take time to really allow yourself to see the world in a different view, to, you know, open your eyes to the beauty and everything the world is trying to offer us each and every day. You know, allow it to change your way of thinking. You know, when we think negative and we see the world in such a shitty light all the time, that's how we perceive the whole world. That's what we think about it each and every day. But if we replace all of that negative with positive things, and we see the beauty in birds chirping, or, you know, the squirrels gathering their little nuts and burying them, and just all the beautiful things that the world offers us each and every day, then it changes our mind on how we view the rest of the world. So allow yourself to do that. Spaciousness. What do I no longer need? Help me, God, to release whatever people, places, or things drain me vital essence. Things drain my vital essence. Sorry. Show me what will fill me with enthusiasm and joy. So allow yourself to kind of get rid of all the things, you know, kind of sweep away all the things that are not filling you with that essence that we need to be happy and, you know, free and just loving and kind and doing things with unconditional love and with enthusiasm and allowing the joy to come back into our lives. We all need that. It's been a rough, you know, last year was a rough year for everybody. It was not very good. And we need to replace all of that with, you know, good things this year, with love, with kindness, with, you know, being able to understand other people, putting ourselves in other people's shoes and so on. So, and it will bring enthusiasm and joy into your life when you do. So I have curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, curiosity, and it's a number 9. I love this deck so much. Let's see here. New and unfamiliar places and surroundings, a general lack of familiarity, a fantasy. I'm sorry. I've been like this since I woke up this morning. Maybe I just need to rejuvenate my energy after this. A fantasizing turn of events. I'm not saying that. No, I can't think of how to say it. I'm sorry. I don't know what is wrong with me. It's like I'm brain dead today. Anyways, turn of events, growth, strange customs and people, changing as a person, new interests and talents are being discovered. So allow yourself to be curious about other people, about, you know, somebody that is completely different than you. Allow yourself to be kind of weird and unique in your own way. And, you know, have curiosity towards the world and towards new talents and discover them. You know, let's just kind of break free of the old traditions that, you know, everybody has been taught and has kept themselves so locked in for so long. Allow yourself to kind of free and be free like a butterfly. We have just breathe. So take the time today, obviously, to just breathe. If you feel overwhelmed, if you feel like, you know, things aren't working out for you at this time, if you feel like you need to make a decision in some, you know, area of your life, take the time for yourself to just kind of step back and just, you know, do some breathing exercises. I'll tell you, they work wonders, but just breathe. We have the solar chakra. So this has been coming out a lot, and it's, you know, we need to be able to have a lot of meditation done today. We need to definitely seek out to have our chakras unclogged, and maybe you need to learn what each chakra does for you and how important each one of them is. Even me, I'm like, every time I see that, I'm like, I need to meditate and cleanse my own chakras because I feel like they're like screaming at me. So if you've never done that before, please search on YouTube, and there are tons and tons of videos on how to cleanse them. If you by chance do not feel like it has opened them up and has helped you, let me know, because I can cleanse them from here and I'd be more than willing to help you. We have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So allow growth, allow your consciousness to open up into, you know, viewing things differently, to not being, you know, so weighed down by all the things in life and all the traditions and all the, you know, ways that we were molded to think, and just allow yourself to grow and feel the growth and see the growth that you are going through each and every day. We have the letter U. So again, first, middle, last, name. So maybe, you know, it doesn't even have to be the first, middle, or, you know, any letter of somebody's name. Like my name, Sunny. So I'm like, man, this reading's speaking to me. And if I don't say if I don't say a letter that's in your name, please, please do not think that this isn't your reading, because it is. Please. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So know that, you know, we've all had a trauma in our life. We've all been traumatized by something. We need to learn to deal with it. We need to learn to heal from it. And we need to know that, you know, if we have conflict, the conflict that we go through helps us grow each and every day of our lives. It helps us, down, to know which path to go down. It teaches us not to fear love. When we go through heartache, when somebody breaks our heart, and trust me, I have been stuck there my entire life, but especially in the last 8 years, I allowed someone that broke my heart, just completely just ripped my heart out. And I just use myself as an example. I mean, everybody goes through this, and I definitely send so much healing, so much love to each and every one of you, for sure. But I allowed it to just close me off to where I was closed off to not only a romantic love, but I was closed off as a mother, as a sister, as a daughter, as a friend. And I really, really now see that, and I really wasted a lot of time with people I love, people that mean the world to me, people that I'm so very sorry that I didn't see it long ago. And I wasn't allowing myself to heal from it. And when you don't heal from, trauma and wounds, that's exactly what happens, is that we miss out on so much in life. And unfortunately, we really project that to everybody in our life. And my biggest regret, which I have to learn to forgive myself for, is that I did that to each and every person that really means a lot to me, that loves me, and I just couldn't see it. I could not see where I was going wrong, what I was doing wrong, and by me just being angry and just so, just so adamant about not revenge, but having justice and so on and so on, what it did to the people I love, what it did to new people that were trying to come into my life, to myself, to my family, to my dearest friends. And that's one thing that I am trying to work through right now, is being able to forgive myself. I know I can't make things from the past right, but I can work on it each and every day from today on to make sure I don't ever do that again, to make sure that I see what, by me not healing, by me not reacting properly and allowing myself to feel pain and masking it with so much stuff, that what pain and disappointment and sorrow, I've created for a lot of people around me. And if you are one of those people, please forgive me, please. I am so very sorry. I love you so very much, and I ask that you please forgive me, because I made a huge mistake, and I do see where I was wrong and what I've done wrong, and I'm really trying to work on it. And I would greatly appreciate it if you could show me unconditional love and forgive me. Thank you. Anyways, calmness. The inner divine is the witness of all, remaining still and quiet, even during intense turbulence. So take a deep breath and then say, "Quiet my mind, dear Lord. May your peaceful calm take me over." So allow yourself to reach out to the divine. When you're not feeling calm, when you're feeling anxious and you just really need to feel calm, ask the dear Lord, to please quiet your mind, to please take away all that shit that's just overpowering yourself and not allowing you to calm down to rationally think and feel the things you need to feel and work on. So always reach out, always, because our guides, our angels, our ancestors, and the dear Lord is always there to help us. We just have to utilize them. We have to, incorporate them in our lives and know that we just have, all we have to do is ask. That's all you have to do is ask. So, sorry. I have this tickle in my throat. And it's not very professional to drink on here. Well, I'm not drinking alcohol, but I had a tickle. Anyways, I have number 25, wake up. It's your moment. And it's in reverse. But it still means wake up and it's your time. Sorry, but it does. Missing your moment, holding yourself back, sleeping through opportunities. Not seeing the chances about you, or changes, excuse me. No, it is chances. Not seeing the chances about you. Hiding your destiny. Pulling back at the last moment. Taking refuge in a dream world rather than stepping forward and seeing what you can create in the real world. Believing that no one would listen to you anyway. Staying quiet to avoid disappointment. So wake up. Don't be like me. Don't allow yourself to pull back and isolate yourself, or not speak up about what you see in the world, what you desire, what you have to offer, because we all offer this world so much beauty and love. So isolation, or sadness and isolation, try to avoid staying stuck in that phase. It's easy for me to tell you that, you need to get out of this phase, buck up and, light that flame under your ass or whatever. But you know what? We all are here. I just got done, using myself as an example of, what? When we're living like this, instead of like this, life is still going on around us, all around on the outside. We're just missing out because we're not opening up. We're not asking for help. We're not allowing others to help us, and we need to reach out to others. We need to be able to be vulnerable and be able to speak about how we're feeling and what is going on with us. So please don't allow yourself to be stuck in sadness and isolation. We have fertility. Definitely somebody might be getting pregnant today. Somebody might be giving birth today. But it doesn't just mean, having a child. We plant seeds everywhere we grow. And with fertility, things are starting to grow. If you planted a seed with somebody in love, maybe that seed is finally starting to take, shape, starting to grow, starting to expand, and so on and so on. So, fertility, that's a beautiful card. We should all want that in each and every reading. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So please don't waste your time judging another person. Don't create harsh judgment on yourself. Really, the only judgment that should ever be felt is from the higher above. The higher above is the only judgment that we should really concern ourselves with. So, and of course, when I say that, we, no matter what, we judge ourselves, and no matter what, we judge others. But maybe instead of harshly judging somebody, maybe judge them for the good things they do instead of all the mistakes and bad things people do. Because we all make mistakes. We all do bad things. So, and then, excuse me, the last letter I have is K. And that speaks to me because I have a sister that's named Kendra. So maybe my sister is really important to this reading. Maybe she's listening. And if she is, I want you to know I love you so very much. I miss you each and every day. And I hope that you're doing really well. I know that you've been going through a rough time. I can feel it. And I would love to connect and, be able to have our sister bond again and just be able to start all over and, have that love. But otherwise, if you, it could be Kevin, it could be Kanisha, Karina, there's a lot of K's. So anyways, those are the messages I have, and kind of where we're at today, and what we should kind of work on and pay attention to, and definitely. So I am wishing you all a beautiful, loving day, unconditional loving day. Please do something kind for someone. If you haven't spoke to somebody in a while, please reach out to them and just let them know, hey, I'm thinking of you. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Let's get together if you're able to get together, and so on. So anyways, everybody have a beautiful day. I love you all so much. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button. Share this video if you think somebody could benefit from this video that isn't subscribed by chance. And have a blessed day. Take care. Have fun. Enjoy your day off. If you're working. Sorry. So, I love you all. Bye.